Hey guys, I'm Megadude454, but you may call me Mitchell, and welcome back to Let's Play Cladun X2. In the last part, we went through more dungeons and realized that we just unlocked the Ran-geons. So today, let's go ahead and demonstrate those. We're going to basically try to fill a 30-minute video with Ran-geons. That shouldn't be too hard, all things considered, but if it doesn't happen, we'll do more main story dungeon stuff. So, let's go to the Neo dungeon first through Neo Danny. What did you do to the old Danny? I like this Jewiness. And let's go ahead and get started. You can also change the background music if you want to, and it will go through the amount of background music that you have unlocked. So High Time, which I imagine is the Trial Island stuff. Battle of the South Border, which is the Woodsea, I bet, Labyrinth, which is the Dark Elf Grotto, and Seven Dances, the recently unlocked one. And you can turn on any sort of custom music that you have unlocked as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're now on the first floor. You may be laughing right now because these enemies are level 1. This is going to change real fast. I mean real fast. But basically, let's get going. You will basically see every type of enemy in Ran-geons that you could possibly see in the game. So don't be surprised if you see any new enemies here. It shouldn't be that surprising. Oh shit. Okay. We found a gate. I want to see if there's any other gates, because that is a gambler's gate. And I don't want to go... Well, that's what I call it. I'm not sure what its official name is. It'll probably say in the tutorial or the dictionary. But the gambler's gate is, can be good, can be bad. You gamble on it. But basically, there are several types of gates. There is the gambler's gate, which is kind of a standard-ish gate. If you can help it, there's another type of gate. If you can help it, this is actually great. We can make this example. If you can help it, you don't want to go through the gambler gate. Ultimately, it's kind of bad news bears, unless you're feeling lucky. The Gambler's Gate has, like, anywhere between minus 10 to monster level to plus 50 or something like that to monster level. Coincidentally, the higher monster level addition you get, the higher the item drop rate and item rarity rate will come out of the gate. Over here we have an Angel Gate, which is the more standard good sort of gate. This has a less chance of increasing the monster level, though it can, to a max of like plus 2. Coincidentally, it doesn't increase the item drop rate that much, so it may not be in your best interest to go through this all the time. But if you want to try to clear the Neogen, it's best to try to go through those. And this is a Devil Gate. This has the greatest chance of increasing monster level by a literal fuck-ton, and has a chance to actually drop item rarity and item drop rate entirely. Ultimately, unless it's your only option, avoid this. There are another 2 types of gates in the Neogen. There is a Rainbow Gate, which I think is an upgraded variant of the Angel Gate, or is a Warp Gate, one of the 2. And then there's a Hell Gate, which is the Demon Gate, but worse. Much, much, much worse. Because we're on the first floor, and because I'm trying to demonstrate the Neogen, let's be risky. Okay, so it's anywhere between 0 to plus 15. The higher you get to the addition, the greater the item drop rate and the rare title rate can become. In this case, we got a plus 1. This can be anywhere between 0 and plus 10. Got the plus 10. I got the plus 10. We got lucky this time. So all monsters are within the level variance of 1 or 2 levels of what the current level of the dungeon is. Like here... Oh, I thought that said level 3. I should put my glasses on. Speaking of the Rainbow Gate, we'll probably demonstrate that, because I do believe it is just a Warp Gate instead. But... yes, there we go. See, that monster was level 3. The level variance is like 1 or 2 levels within what the actual level is selected. I want you dead. I want you dead. Good. Those... are... what are they called? I just call them birds. But they basically drop a ton of money. Especially when they're high leveled and when they're like the black variety, which is the strongest variety of monster. I think my money probably jumped up to like 40, by 40 or something. Anyway, we have the choice between Angel Gate or Rainbow Gate. Let's go through the Rainbow Gate. The Rainbow Gate is definitely a warp gate. We can increase the monster between 0 to, I think, 3, 4. I saw 4. No increase. Item drop rate can only go up. Rare title rate can stay same. And floor warp, we either go up by 1 or 2. There we go. We went 2 floors. We're now on floor 4 with like level 2 enemies, which is very odd, to say the least. Usually my runs don't go this well. Keep in mind I'm saying this well with like very obvious air quotation marks. This isn't technically a good run so far. We actually want higher item drop rates and we want higher rare title rates, like, you know, the Impress or the something like that. Stuff that's really good. Because we need multiples of 4 to apply multiple titles, as I just realized. It's kind of crazy. That whole system is whack. But, you know, since we're... Ooh, I just noticed that gate. I could have ran right into it. Like I said, even I, demonstrating this dungeon, I'll have to go through one of those eventually, won't I? Well, I can burn my angel token now. Or I can say hi to the devil. Angel token? Hello to the devil. I'm gonna say hi to the devil. This is gonna be a mistake. And we go up by 3 levels. Drop. Yeah, see, this can only be bad. This is why you want to avoid them. But I figured I might as well show them off. Well, we got the frost aspect. We need to avoid the blue cat for now, because otherwise we'll heal him. We don't want to do that. The red one we would have dealt extra damage to, because our attacks are water/ice aspected, and being red, he's fire aspected. Put 2 and 2 together, water puts out fire pretty well. Then again, fire melts ice, and that's the whole sort of kerfuffle. I want to kill you because you get a lot of experience and money. Obviously, I'm not going to kill every enemy. I will when I'm grinding. But for right now, I'm just killing time, really. That's all I'm doing. We'll probably spend 15 minutes in here. And that's about all I'm willing to spend. So, hopefully, fortune smiles upon me, and I can demonstrate... Yeah, that is an exit gate, which... Ugh. Yeah, Mia's fallen. Yeah. I think that's enough of a demonstration for the Neogen. Yes, we want to return to Argonacella. Like I said, if that Demon Gate's your only option, take it. But since I'm in an LP, and I got another entire Ran-geon to demonstrate, which could take longer, might as well. So let's get out of here. It'll give us our experience, which not a lot considering we've been fighting a bunch of low-level monsters, but in Ran-geons, really, you're here to make money. You're not really here to make a lot of experience, but it's great for grinding. Now then, the Tri-geon with Tri-Danny. I didn't realize there was 3 of them, but, well, that would make sense, because you had Danny, Neo-Danny, and Tri-Danny. Hey, whatever works. I didn't know Danny was related to birds. But let's go ahead and enter this Tri-geon. Again, pretty much the same rules, but there's a catch here. The monsters actually start at level, I believe, 5 in this dungeon for whatever reason. Yeah, that's a level 7 monster, and that's a level 6 bird. Want to kill. Come here, come. Oh, and that gate there is a normal gate. Fucking egg. I don't believe these enemies can escape, but I'm not taking any chances. There we go. Yeah, those birds tend to drop rarer items. They tend to drop a lot of money, do a lot of things. We do want to go through the normal gate, because I haven't burned my angel token yet. Another gambler's gate. Kill you, and get on with our day. So, normal gate, or this could be a transitionary gate. It's probably a transitionary gate. Yes, it's a transition gate. Can increase monster level between, like, 0 and 10. We got 0. And this can be negative or plus. We got a negative on item drop rate, but a plus on rare title drop rate. Thanks, game. We are now in a transition zone. The Eye Hall, which... Great. Shit! Okay, new enemy variety. Mimics. Oh, I hate mimics. Literally the bane of my goddamn existence. I also hate these. These are basically just Beamos if Beamos could walk. And I don't like these guys, because as you can see, they take next to no damage, they have next to no health, but they deal a crap load of damage. You gotta be careful with these guys, especially when they're black. They do drop a ton of money and experience, though. I don't trust you. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. You can't tell, like, hate mimics. And there's a ton on this floor. Those aren't chests. Those are mimics. Oh, crud. Okay. So here's the kicker in Tri-Gens. When you're in a transition area, gates act differently. This gate here is a normal gate. This will bring you back to the normal dungeon. This, though a demon gate, can be called a chaos gate in a transition area. This will allow you to go to the chaos area. And I'm going to regret this. But we want to go to chaos because we're going to demonstrate this. Because the Neo-Gen is basically just the normal dungeon all the way through. I want to show off the 3 different types of dungeons. Die, 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 die. We don't want to deal with higher level monsters. It just isn't fun for anyone, except for you. Okay. You see that trap? Don't ever step on that trap. The one with the eyeball on it. That'll summon an immortal. Immortals are just that. They're immortal. You cannot kill them. And they will hunt you down and kill you. And they're like level 366. Jesus! Yeah. Chaos. Welcome to Chaos, folks. Lots of traps. Dick enemies. It's... I mean, there's a dragon. It's fun for certain people. Not for me. Oh, great. That's an unkillable enemy. Yeah, undead enemies, unless you're a saint, you technically cannot kill them. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a horrible death. That is not fun. Ah, piss. I am gonna die. Okay. We're going to attempt to do is we're going to attempt to leave this place as quickly as we can. Okay. Lucky, that's a heaven gate. Or judgment gate. Ah, piss. Well, I'm in a shitload of trouble. Yeah, like I said, hell gates are worse than demon gates. I thought that was a heaven gate. I'm in a load of trouble. Because the enemy level just increased to, like, double my level. Yeah, if there's... Perfect. Nope. Piss. Yes, we want to leave. Okay. I got lucky. I didn't lose any of the items I got. I got all my experience, got all the money. This is why I love these dungeons. Is you don't really know what you're getting into every time you go into them. Shit can go horribly right or horribly wrong. It's just so flip-floppy. I love it. I love it. I love the chaos. But I unfortunately wasn't able to demonstrate heaven. It's actually really difficult to get into heaven, and very difficult, coincidentally, to demonstrate it. I'm going to crack open one of my water bottles. But, basically, the way to get into heaven is you jump through a transition gate, and you pray to the almighty Lord that you see a heaven gate, or a angel gate. So that way you can get into the heaven dungeon. Because again, you want to be there. Higher experience, higher money drop, higher item drop, just better everything. Perfect for grinding. The issue is it's just so damn difficult to get in there. So you win some, you lose some. But at any rate, I am going to earn a little extra fame, because I just remembered what that 70 fame reward is. I think. I've been wrong before. And I'm going to show you that process. It's actually not very hard. Basically, focuses on speed. Yes, it does. What I like to do, while I'm saying this out, I'll go ahead and explain it. I really shouldn't use myself, but, well, it's either that or I'll buy some angel wings. That's a job skill. Yep, job skill with level 1 tiles. Basically, those tiles just give the main character the character class that they're standing on extra skills, basically. Oh yeah, we got the soldier, and we are shy of mana unless we do that. Perfect. And then you also provide a little bit of defense, I see. Let's provide a tiny bit of defense. And then provide extra health. Some extra health. Then you... we will give you defense up and attack up. And we'll buy some angel feathers really quick. But basically, my entire setup when speedrunning levels is to use a ranger and get them going as fast as they humanly can. It's not always the smartest idea, but buy 2 of these. It's something, and it's better than nothing. Probably had the... I don't know if we would have had... Hang on. How much mana does the other feather use? Should have looked at it while I was in here. 8 for 6 run. Holy shit, it costs a lot, though. I'm not going to sell the Widen. So I know that's a thing. We will equip 2 wind feathers. And basically what I've just done is I've increased the walk and run speed of this character to some pretty nice heights, all things considered. The whole purpose of speedrunning levels is to get through them, obviously, as fast as humanly possible. That's why there's a par time. Obviously, there are people that have probably gotten it down so damn good that they look at this target time of like 40 seconds and say, I can do it in 19, obtaining 21 fame all in one go. I'm not that good, but we're going to attempt to speedrun this level. Speedrun a level, you kind of need decent knowledge of it. So in my case, it's pretty okay after the first go-around. We shouldn't really worry about the fire. We should worry about taking unnecessary damage. That much we need to worry about. If that's done, we can go this way. Now, oftentimes, it's very important to slide, particularly through tough terrain, also to evade attacks. But that's speedrunning. Speedrunning 101. Go as fast as you humanly can. And I only got 2 fame that time. Definitely not enough to get the 70 reward. What we're going to do is we're going to speedrun a different level. Just to show off very similarly how to pull this off. This is one of those instances where you should be sliding. This is just tactics I've developed on my own without like any sort of help from YouTube or anything. Ah, piss. I didn't want to be slowed. And go in. There we go. And missed it. I like to do the baseball home run slide-ins. There we go. That's enough fame to do it. But yeah, I'm not the best at it. I don't know all the tips and tricks. I don't know all the ideal routes, but definitely know enough of them to get by. Wow, Master Gene, you've exceeded 70 fame. You can now purchase MML data for the song Red Moon from this guy at the back alley. Which, yes, I do want to get. And yes, I do want to take a nod at Nipponichi and say, you collect dogs. In the shop, it's like, I think 100? Yeah, it's 200 gold. If you love Disgaea, you're kind of crazy to not buy it. Admittedly, it's only like a chiptune version, which is basically the original PlayStation 1 version of the song, but this is a great excuse to show off something else in the pub, which is up here, something I kind of just loosely glossed over, the jukebox. Here, you can assign and compose your own music in here, so then we can select, although admittedly, that's not what we really want, because that's blank. We can load music, save music. Huh. So we want to compose title 2 MML edit. Yeah. This is like super nuts. I have no idea how to make that work, but we can load music data sample, Red Moon, and call her good, basically. 'Cause there you have it. We now have Red Moon. Now go in here and yeah, it's a chip tune, but if you listen to it all the way through, it is Red Moon, and it's kind of cool. We'll, of course, select the default stuff, but now you have access to Red Moon to fiddle around with and play with in however you like. If I were any good at composing music, I'd play with the jukebox more, but I'm not, so I don't. And then there's nothing really else I want to show you. We've basically almost made 30 minutes, and I don't think I can clear the next dungeon. Making fun of myself. Come on, guys, get a sense of humor. Within 10 minutes, so I think I'm just going to call it here. After all, I did show off part of the 2 Ran-geons, and I definitely would be willing to do more of that stuff. Definitely, the question has to be asked, would it please the audience if I live stream Ran-geons, or did an occasional video where I just talked over me running through a Ran-geon instead, like post-commentary? Ultimately, I'm going to leave that decision up to the viewers, as most people do. For next time, I'm definitely going to grind up a little bit using Ran-geons, now that I don't have to run multiple times through regular dungeons, and inflate my clear number, as well as, get possibly better equipment. That's always a possibility. And I think the next area, you have to be level... I'm thinking level 12 or level 14 about to really clear through it. So I'm going to grind up to about level 18, and I might make my first multi-class decision. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. But until then, I am MegaDude454, and I will see you later.